Welcome to Winging It. We're playing Arkham Horror, the card game. This is Return to Echoes of the Past with Minh and Silas, both Taboo decks. You can see the latest upgrades I've made in this campaign in the link below. Just my short discussion through the changes I made. I have not played. This is my blind playthrough. You can see that already there is a change that they've put a basement row at the bottom. And the other change is that whenever we advance the axe, we have to put these Keeper of the Oath enemies in play. So those are the changes. Plus we'll be using the new hidden set. So anyway, we are going to draw up our 7 cards for Minh because of we bought Studious, and we'll get started. Okay, well, we replaced King in yellow for sure. Okay, put Death into play. Analytical Mind we want. Deduction is going to be good. Let's see. We want a way to fight, probably. Let's see. It would be nice to get Dark Horse. Let's see. I'm going to keep these 3, and we'll replace the Inquiring Mind, the Grizzly Totem, and the Unexpected Courage. Trying to go for Labranche and Dark Horse. So we get another Unexpected Courage, Manual Dexterity, and Perception. Okay, fine with these cards. Pretty much shouldn't have any problem getting clues, so that's the main goal here. By the way, we did burn the house down, so we will not have to deal with any extra monsters in these scenarios. We will get a mental trauma eventually. I'm not sure if there's other effects that they might have added. A lot of people have said that the penalties for doing that are a little bit light. So maybe at some point they added a thing. I doubt it, but, you know, we'll see. I only doubt it because, you know, they don't make changes to the interludes. So that was my thinking. Okay. Silas only gets 5 cards. Feels so bad after drawing 7. Let's see what he gets. Okay, Track Shoes we definitely want for this scenario. We replace Dreams of the Deep right away. We get a Resourceful. I don't think we need the Resourceful yet. We keep the Fire Axe. I think we'll keep the Fire Axe and the Track Shoes. And replace everything else. So we get 3 cards. I hate to throw away the Lucky, but... Okay, Take Heart. Not without a fight, Track Shoes. So at least we get a way to fight. The Fire Axe is not my favorite. So the first thing we need to note is that, that we do put out the Secret of Carcosa up here in this Historical Society. So we'll look at this Historical Society, which there are 4 clues, or 4 clues and 4 shroud. While an investigator at this location controls Mr. Peabody, this location gets -2 shroud. That's not happening anytime soon. And then we'll go ahead and show the Seeker of Carcosa. He is a 2/3/2 aloof. At the end of the Mythos phase, move 1 clue from Seeker of Carcosa's location to Seeker of Carcosa. If you cannot, place 1 Doom on Seeker of Carcosa instead. So he'll be acquiring Doom up there. The agenda. After 1 or more clues are placed on an enemy in play, flip those clues to their Doom side. Ways for answers. We need 4 clues. So Seeker of Carcosa is definitely going to be getting clues. We're not so worried about it, but we don't want his Doom to flip over. We are the entry hall. It's connected to each other ground floor location. Resign. You flee, leaving the mysteries of the past to the mysterious cultists. I'm not sure I have ever resigned. Maybe I could throw some connectors on here. Let's see if that makes things easier. Alright, so, as for my plan, I'm almost wanting to use Take Heart with Silas to try and get the Time Worn brand out, but honestly, I probably won't be able to use it. So maybe we'll just, for now, lean into the Fire Axe and go after the Seeker of Carcosa. We will spend 3 resources to put down Track Shoes, Silas. We will move to the Quiet Halls. This is a 3 shroud, 0 clue location with an ability, an action if each location is in play is revealed and there are no clues on locations in play. Place 2 clues on the Quiet Halls. So you can recharge just so the scenario doesn't get broken if you let the cultists get all the clues, I guess. But anyway, there are no clues here. Alright, we will do the Track Shoes test. Let's see, let's look at the bag. We get cultists in there, which are -2, so you feel place 1 doom on the nearest enemy. And the skulls are the highest number of doom on an enemy in play. So, we're doing this Track Shoes test. We are at 5v3. It'll tap the Track Shoes. Try to get a free move. Actually, since I'm taking a test, I will go ahead and commit Take Heart to this, in case I fail. That is -2. If you fail, place 1 doom. We do not fail. So we're going to move up to the next Quiet Halls, which I won't show. It's exactly the same as the last Quiet Halls. So we have 1 action remaining. I'm probably just... we'll pull back the Take Heart. We will go ahead and just move into this. He's aloof, so he won't mess with us. I don't want to put down my Fire Axe just yet, on the off chance that I draw a better weapon in upkeep. So, alright, Min. So, we definitely will spend 3 resources. Put down Analytical Mind. It's her first action. I think her second action will be to move into the Historical Society. While investigating this location, your intellect cannot be increased, and there are 2 clues. So that'll slow us down a little bit, because we can't... we committed deduction to this, but it won't actually... it would give us the clue acceleration, but it doesn't really... we don't get the intellect benefit, so I'll just save that for later. We're going to go ahead and investigate for our last action. We are at 4v2, because the death doesn't count. -2. That is a pass. And Min gets a clue. Alright. So, I missed the part on this agenda where it says skip the place 1 doom on the current agenda step of the Mythos phase. So we don't put doom on the agenda as normal. It's all about the cultist grabbing clues instead of us. Alright. So Min will draw for her upkeep. Another deduction. Silas. Okay, well there's a Time Worn brand, which we will probably just burn a whole turn trying to get out. He gets a resource. But it's fine. Alright, so the Seeker doesn't eat a clue yet, but we do gotta draw encounters. So Min will get cultist search. If there's a cultist enemy in play with Doom on it, remove all Doom from each cultist enemy to the current agenda. It may cause the current agenda to advance. If there are no cultist enemies in play with Doom on them, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a cultist enemy and draw it. Shuffle the encounter deck. So I think we have to draw a cultist, right? Yes. Alright. So let's find a cultist. I think we'll just get a normal garden variety acolyte, and we'll put him here, that Silas can deal with him. Let's see. We'll make sure that we know it's on that, and he gets a Doom. Right. Shuffle the encounter deck. Okay, Surge, if you have one or more hidden cards in your hand, take one horror. We do not have any hidden cards. And then Silas will get the same card again. False Lead, if you have no clues, it gains Surge. Silas has no clues. King's Edict. Okay, welcome back to where I messed up the King's Edict, and I just realized it. So I had to rewind a bit, and here we are. The King's Edict actually would have moved this clue to the Seeker of Carcosa. It wouldn't have spawned the other acolyte. So, and then he will eat another clue. So we are at 3 of 4 Doom. We will probably not advance. So now we don't really care much about, we can get clues. We don't care about killing the Seeker of Carcosa this turn. Let's see, we could go kill the Acolyte, but then we won't be able to kill the Seeker of Carcosa, and he's getting dangerous. So what I think I will do is Silas will investigate, come in, take heart. He's at 2v4. With the idea of just getting the resources to play the brand. Alright, that is a 0. That is a failure. He will get 2 cards. So he gets Meat Cleaver and Track Shoes. He gets 2 resources, which he will spend immediately to play the Time Worn brand. Alright. So you have 1 action remaining. If we engage the Seeker of Carcosa, he'll do a horror to us, which isn't ideal. But potentially saves actions next turn? I don't think that's good. With Silas's low sanity and not having Peter out, I think I'm just going to draw a card. Nautical Prowess. Nice. Okay. That'll be some card draw for us. Alright, Min will investigate to get that clue. Up by 2. +1. Shoots out the clue. We're at 2 of the 4 clues that we need. I think she will, for her second action, move. For her third action, she'll spend a resource to play Fire Axe, which is certainly a way that she'll be able to take out cultists as well, so she can do her bit. Alright, so it's time for upkeep. Min will draw Curiosity, which is worth a lot. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, well, it's only worth 2 icons, but still not bad. Plus, she can add an icon. Okay. Silas got Steadfast. He is ready to fight. Min should have gotten a resource. Silas gets a resource. And now we will resolve encounters. Haunting Shadow. You must either spend 1 clue or take 2 damage. Min will spend a clue. I'm not too worried about where we are with regards to clues. And we got another Seeker of Carcosa, which will be a little bit difficult for Min to take out. So we will put him here, which we will reveal this historical society. And it is, each enemy at this location gets +1 fight and +1 evade, and there are 2 clues. All right, they each eat a clue. Let's see, if Silas manages to kill the Seeker of Carcosa, then we have some breathing room. So let's focus on that. All right, welcome back. I knocked over the table or knocked over my camera as Silas was engaging. So we are at 6v2 on this attack. He will attack him. That is a tentacle. Alright, I hate to do this, but there's no other way but to exhaust the brand on him to do the 4 damage. So that adds his willpower. So he's at 6v2 again. I just want to kill him so we stay ahead. I would have rather used the exhausting of the brand on the servant of no, what's his? I forgot his name, but the victory point guy. But gotta do what you gotta do. If only I had you catastrophe. Okay, that is the highest number of doom on an enemy in play, which is 3, so we still are successful. He is dead, and the doom goes away. Alright, we're probably okay on time now to let Min just focus on clues. So we will do that. In retrospect, I should have put the Seeker of Carcosa at one of these 2 on the off chance that I got a connecting location. But that is not what happened. The question is, does it make more sense for her to move up? So you go 1, 2 into one of the second levels. I think does make more sense just because it puts her closer to Silas instead of running around down here. So she will go, and she could take out this acolyte, but there's no reason to do that. Silas can handle it. So she will move into the quiet halls, and she'll move into the historical society. All right. After you successfully investigate this location, you can take 2 horror, discover 1 clue at this location, limit once per round. There are 4 clues and 3 shroud. So she is at 6v3. She will commit a deduction to be 7v3. And she will tap Analytical Mind to draw a card. She gets a winging it. Okay. Zero. That's 2 clues. That is the end of Min's turn. Upkeep. Min will draw Curiosity. Silas resourceful. Alright, no doom. I draw a locked door, location with the most clues. That would be Min's location. And Silas. Okay, false lead. Gain surge. Cultist search. If there's a cultist enemy in play, undo with doom on it. Remove all doom from the cultist enemy to the current agenda. If there are no cultist enemies in play. Alright, so we can move all doom from this acolyte to this agenda. Okay. So then we can just not deal with that acolyte. And then he eats this clue. Although we can still kill the acolyte, might as well. And make sure this isn't connected to the historical society. It's not. Let's turn this. Try to make this as presentable as possible. Okay. Can Min break a locked door? She would be going at 2, 3, 4 with unexpected courage. I think she just moves on and leaves the locked door. So she'll go to the other historical society, I think. Yeah, it makes sense. I think Silas will go first. He can investigate to get that clue, I think. Min can give him a curiosity, which would be worth 2 intellect icons. That gets him up to 4. She can add her icon to make it up to 5. 5. And Silas will commit unexpected courage. So he's at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 before. She's up by 3. Okay, -2. So, let's see. If you pull back the unexpected courage, he bit 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so he needs to leave the unexpected courage. Oh, Min, I should have tapped her analytical mind, but I won't do it. Just because I forgot. So, Silas gets a clue. Okay, that's first action. Second action, he'll move. Before he engages the acolyte, he'll tap, not the time we're brand, the track shoes. He's up by 2. I'll commit nautical prowess for the intellect, although I'm definitely pulling it back. Just committing it so that if I get a negative, I can draw a card. A 0. I'll still pull it back, but I don't get to draw a card. But anyway, he moves, no attack of opportunity because of the track shoes. We have 1 action left. We still have this meat cleaver that I would like to get down. I think I'll just draw a card. Wait, how many cards does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'll make him just card. Okay, we'll just draw a resource. Okay. Should we even engage the Seeker of Carcosa? I don't know. Nah. We'll risk it. Alright, Min, having already used her ability, she will move and move into the Historical Society. Alright. Okay, this is the same thing. Cannot be your intellect cannot be increased. 2 clues. Wow. Here I was thinking that I could commit a card and get her analytical mind. What can be done, however, is I can spend a resource to play Winging It and decrease the shroud. So she's up by 3. Zero. She gets a clue. All right. I could advance at the beginning of next turn. The thing that concerns me is I know that we end up spawning an enemy, and I don't know what he will do. I kind of want to get the Seeker of Carcosa managed first before I do that. I have not read the enemy to see what he does. All right. So Min will get another Fire Axe, a resource. Silas will get Quick Thinking. That is something that I really want to see. Okay. He's at 4 resources. So. Check the Doom Threshold. We're not at 4. We're just very close. And Min will get Mysterious Chanting. Place 2 Doom on the nearest cultist enemy. So, there is a link between those two locations. I thought of that now because I was looking to see what the closest enemy would be. So we're putting 2 Doom on this Acolyte. Alright. And then we will draw a locked door in the location with the most clues without a locked door. So that would be Min's current location. She is finding all kinds of locked doors, but actually that's not a terrible one. Okay, so I think Silas will engage the Seeker of Carcosa. And then Min can kill the Acolyte. Let's see, he gets another Doom, so he's at 3 Doom. We don't check the Doom Threshold here, so even though we're over it, it's okay. We only do it if a card tells us, or if it's the Mythos phase. So, Silas will engage the Seeker of Carcosa. He's going to swing at 6v2. He's going to commit Quick Thinking. Be 7v2. -1. We will leave the Quick Thinking committed. Get an extra action. We put 2 damage on the Seeker of Carcosa. We will swing again. Up by 2. Up by 4. -1. He is dead and all that doom is removed. And then for our last action, we'll spend 3 resources and put down the Meat Cleaver. And the reason for that is that it gives us a chance we can engage the Seeker of Carcosa, take a horror with it, and then clear it off later with Meat Cleaver. So that is his turn. Alright, well, Min. I'm going to go kill out this. If we kill the Acolyte, then I feel like next turn we can be pretty confident to go ahead and advance. And then be in a good position to spawn whatever that enemy is that comes into play. So she'll go 1, 2. She grabs the Acolyte. She will spend 1 resource to get to 4. She's at 2, 3, 4. And she will commit her other Fire Axe and add her icon to be 5, 6. So it's 3 up. 6v3. -3 is good enough. Acolyte is dead. Doom is managed. Alright. Upkeep. Min will draw Another winging it. A resource. Silas. Another unexpected courage. Resource. No doom. Now we draw encounter cards. Get a Seeker of Carcosa. Where do we want to put him? Any historical society location. See, we're not connected to any. So we'll just put him here, which is one track shoes away from Silas. Silas will draw an Acolyte. We will put this one down here, and then maybe Minh can take care of it. End of the Mythos phase. He gets a Doom, and the Seeker of Carcosa gets a Doom. We will spend Minh's 4 clues. To advance the act. So we've got a bunch of nice flavor text, and then for each historical society, add 2 clues to it, up to its maximum value. Alright, there we go. All the clues are added. And now, see what this enemy is. This Keeper of the Oath gets spawned. He is in Victory 0. While the number of the current act is greater than the number of the current agenda, he gains Hunter. Okay, at the end of the enemy phase, find each investigator whose location shares a trait with Keeper of the Oath's location. Move 1 clue from each of those investigators to Keeper of the Oath. He's not going to be too much of a problem, but I do have to spawn him somewhere. And he'll hunt. So, but what is this trait stuff? Okay. Whose location shares a... Find each investigator whose location shares a trait with the Keeper of the Oath's location. Okay. So if he's on the same floor with them, that's what it means. Okay, cool. That's a neat mechanic. Okay. So we can put him on the ground floor for now and manage him later, or in the entry hall. Let's see. Because Silas will go and kill the Seeker of Carcosa. Yeah, that's fine. He's not hurting us right now. So he'll just hunt. Give Silas something to do. Okay. So we're looking at mistakes of the past. It's just another 4 shroud threshold. Okay. So Minh can actually come in to the Historical Society. Get those 2 clues. She could also actually go into the Seeker of Carcosa, get those 2. And then they'd be together. So that makes sense. Alright, so Minh will move. And she will investigate. Let's see, the shroud is 4, and she is at 5. So she will commit deduction, which she will get 4, 5, and 6. Yeah. 4, 5, 6, and she'll add her icon to make it 7. Tap Analytical Mind, and she will draw Dark Horse. That's great. Just what we want to see. Up by 3. Nice 2. She gets both of those clues. And then I think she actually wants to move out. Yeah. So she can work on getting the clues to the Historical Society. You know, I didn't even remember when I was over here that each enemy gets +1 fight, +1 evade. But I'm pretty sure I smashed that guy. So, by a lot. Okay, so Silas will move. He will track shoes. We'll go ahead and commit nautical prowess. I know I'm going to have to discard cards because I keep doing this, but the goal here is to find Peter. So we are at 4, 5, and then 6 with nautical prowess. But there's no way I'm leaving nautical prowess committed to this. Okay, so we fail that. Because we're going to pull back nautical prowess, but first we're going to draw a card. Which is find clothes, which is useless. We pull back nautical prowess, which makes us fail the track shoes test. And then we will move and engage the Seeker of Carcosa. So, that is okay. Alright, the Keeper of the Oath gains Hunter. He will move to this location. Seeker of Carcosa hits Silas for a horror. Then upkeep. Min will draw a Eureka. And a resource. She has enough, in fact, to play Dark Horse. Silas. Stunning Blow. That could come in handy later. I do believe Silas needs to drop a card. We will drop the track shoes. No. I think. Yeah, we'll drop the track shoes. I was thinking the fine clothes, but you know. Maybe I'll decide I need that at some point. Alright, drawing encounters. Haunting Shadow. Missed either spend 1 clue or take 2 damage. I think she can handle 2 damage at this point. Let's just keep going. The problem being is that I'm going to have to go to other levels to get more clues. And I don't really want to. All the enemies. Okay, Silas has a peril hidden. When your turn ends, if you do not perform at least 1 play action during your turn, discard this turn. 1 direct damage, 1 direct horror. Okay. Well, I don't know what we would play. So, we're probably just going to lose that, which is fine. Alright, Silas will kill the Seeker of Carcosa. He is at 6. Oh, the track shoes action going on. He is at 6. The 62. And this is 0. So he takes 2 damage. Now we're going to use the Meat Cleaver, which just makes him 5 D2. Minus high number of Doom in play. Oh, that Seeker of Carcosa actually should have had 2 Doom on him, but we still hit him. So he's dead now. And we heal a horror. And then Silas will move to the Quiet Halls so that he can get ready to take on the Acolyte and the Keeper of the Oath. Now I wonder if it makes sense for Min to go ahead and just take out the Acolyte. I think maybe it does, so that Silas can focus on the Keeper of the Oath next turn. Means she can't play Dark Horse this turn. Let's see. She would be, well, it would be really hard to do that. So I think I'm not going to do that, basically. I will spend 3 for Min and put down Dark Horse. She will move into the Historical Society. And I will investigate at 5v2. It's fine. +1. She gets a clue. We only need one more clue. Alright. The Keeper of the Oath hunts. So now he is at this location. Min will draw Man in the Pallid Mask, who I guess goes way down here, and I am probably just not going to mess with. Do we take a resource? The Dark Horse. Yeah, because we can play Winging It. Silas. Oh, and Silas takes a damage and horror from this because he did not play a card. So he will draw Grizzly Totem, which would be nice if we can get into play. We'll drop the Fine Clothes. Min gets the encounter card, Mysterious Chanting. Well, this fellow needs to die, so we'll give him a doom. And we get Led Astray. You can either place one of your clues on a cultist enemy, or place one doom on the current agenda. Okay, well, we're not placing a doom on the current agenda. We will spend a clue, put it on the Acolyte. So clearly, we're going to go kill the Acolyte. That is what we are going to do. So, Silas will move in. Press first action. We get the Acolyte. The Keeper of the Oath goes on him. He will swing at the Acolyte. He is at... We will commit, I think, the Fire Axe, because he's at 4, 5, 6. This will be 7v3. Just to make sure we get it. Highest number of doom on enemy in play is 4. Well, I'm glad that we boosted. Acolyte is dead. Last action. We will commit, with the Time Worn Brand, we're at 6v5 in this Keeper of the Oath. We'll commit a Stunning Blow to be 6v5 and a Steadfast to be that's worth 3 fight, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with a Stunning Blow, 9, 10 10v5, we're up by 5. That is -2. If you fail, we do not fail. So he takes 2 damage and is evaded. And let's see. That was -2. Can we take back the Steadfast? I think we can, because we were at 4. This is gone. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, so we can pull back Steadfast. We haven't pulled back anything from our hand yet this turn, right? Okay, cool. Alright, so he is evaded. Min will she can spend a resource to play Winging It. Lowers the shroud to 1. And she's at 6v1. Up by 5. I'm really just playing that to get it into the discard. Alright, that is a 0. So she gets the clue. Now we could go ahead and advance. I don't really see a reason why not to. We could go get the Man in the Pallid Mask, though. I mean, we've got time, so might as well. But really, Silas could do that while Min's cleaning up clues. Okay, Min will go ahead and spend the 4 clues to advance. Okay, so we fill up all the clues again. And then it says this is a hidden library into play, so we'll do that. The hidden library says, when an enemy is moving, hidden library gains the passageway trait. Put it over here. So the hidden library is. Okay, and choose an investigator, take Mr. Peabody. Mr. Peabody is, exhaust Mr. Peabody, choose a location. Until Mr. Peabody's ready, that location gets -1 shroud and gains the passageway trait. So we'll give Min Mr. Peabody. And the other thing here, we are looking for 6 clues. And locations of the passageway trait are connected to one another. So she's got to get to a passageway to give the hidden library a passageway, and then she can go in. This location over here has the passageway, so that's where she needs to get to. Okay, so Min has 2 actions left. She will just go 1 and 2. And she's in good shape. Alright. Keeper of the Oath readies. Comes back onto Silas. So I gotta find a way. This hidden library. Just try to compact things. So much going on this board trying to get on this screen. Alright, so Keeper of the Oath is back on Silas. We will do upkeep. Min will get Eureka. And a resource. Silas will grab Psychosis. Okay, take 1 or more horror, take 1 direct damage. We definitely want to clear that. Okay, and now we'll do encounters. King's Edict. For each cultist enemy in play, move 1 clue from the enemy's location. Okay, so that is none of them. So it gains Surge. Just either choose 1, spend a clue, or take 2 damage. Well, we will take 2 damage. We'll put 1 on Mr. Peabody and 1 on Min. Problem of having no clues to spend. Alright, another hidden. Okay, when your turn ends, if you did not perform at least 1 draw action, discard this card and take 1 direct damage and 1 direct horror. So the problem with this right now is that this will cause Psychosis to do extra damage. So I think what Silas does is just evades this guy and clears Psychosis. And then we'll just take the damage and the horror from Visions in Your Mind. That makes the most sense to me. So, we are evading at a 5 because of the track shoes. Min could give him a manual dexterity, but maybe she wants to keep that. But she can give him a filtered draw by committing Eureka, so she will, and she'll add her extra icon with this. So that gets him to 4, 5, 6, 7 7v3. That's good. And she will tap Analytical Mind, draw a card, which is another Dark Horse. Alright, and Silas is going at 7v3 on this evade. -2. We do not fail. And then he gets to look at the top 3 cards and grab one. So, he's got, take a Lucky, a Defiance, or a, we'll take a, let's go Lucky. Defiance is not great in this scenario. Okay, so, Keeper of the Oath is evaded. Silas will drop Psychosis. And he will take a damage and a horror and get rid of the visions in your mind. There is a Peter Sylvester around here somewhere. Oh, you know, he actually could have just killed the Keeper of the Oath instead of evading. Oh, I was thinking he had... I didn't realize... I forgot he had damage on him. Whatever. Pro plays here. Alright, Min will exhaust Mr. Peabody, which gives the Hidden Library the passageway trait. She will move in for her second action. So it is a Shroud of 4, and there are 6 clues here, and it has a victory point 2. Oh, we totally forgot something. We were supposed to spawn this Keeper of the Oath. We'll just say that we spawned him down here, and then he would have moved here during upkeep. So he's coming to hunt. Alright. Min has one last turn. She will spend 1 resource to play Winging It from her discard. So the Shroud is already lowered by 1 because of Mr. Peabody. That lowers another. So it's now at 2. And she's at 4, 5, 6 v2. So she's up by 4. Okay, that is Cultist, -2. We pass, and we get 2 clues because we played Winging It from our discard pile. And then it gets shuffled back into her deck. Okay, Keeper of the Oath hunts. This Keeper of the Oath goes on to Silas. Min will draw a card. She gets an Overpower. And a resource, because we'll want to play Winging It again. Dreams of the Deep. Probably won't have any problem clearing that. A resource. Drawing encounters, Min will get. She's got a Visions in Your Mind. Turns in if you do not perform at least 1 move action. Direct damage. Silas, led astray. Place one of your clues on a cultist, remove 1, or place 1 doom on a current agenda. You're kind of okay with letting the agenda advance at this point anyway, so. Okay, so Silas will attack with a Meat Cleaver, committing Dreams of the Deep, which makes him down from 5 to 3. So we're going to get 3v5, which is not great. Min will commit an Overpower. So that cancels out the Dreams of the Deep, meaning we're now at 5v5. She will go ahead and tap Analytical Mind to draw a card, which will be Inquiring Mind. Nice. She will add her icon, so now we are at 6v5. It's Steadfast, which we have 7 health and 3 sanity. That's worth 3 fight icons. So, to do the math, Overpower cancels out Dreams of the Deep, giving us 5v5. She got an extra icon, the 6v5, 7, 8, 9v5. We're at 9v5. Elder Sign. Great. Okay, well, there's no question to me. In my mind, we will commit Quick Thinking to this, which gives us an extra action. Let's see. Do we need to leave Steadfast committed? I don't think we do, right? Because that's +0. So yeah, the Overpower goes away. And Minh gets to draw a card. She will draw her Winging It. Another Winging It. Okay. So, that was pretty nice. Dreams of the Deep goes away. Silas heals a Horror from playing with the Meat Cleaver. So that was first action. Second action of 4 is to move in. This Keeper of the Oath comes on. It's a victory display. Victory 0. So he's not going to hang around and be a problem. Okay, we're at 6v5 with the Time-Worn Brand. We will commit Steadfast to be up at 9, 6, 7, 8, 9v5. Yep, up by 4. No, we're not going to do that, actually. We will commit Not Without a Fight. Yeah, that'll get us to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8v5. Up by 3. Okay, let's call this -2. He takes 2 damage. Alright, we will hit him with a Meat Cleaver, which is 5v5. And we'll commit the Steadfast to be up by 3. That's the highest number of doom on any play, which is 0. So now he is dead. Goes into the victory display with his 0. So, Mischief managed. And then we're going to go into the basement and deal with the Man with the Pallid Mask soon enough. Alright. Good things from Silas. Now Minh will go ahead and spend 1 resource to play Winging It out of her discard pile. Which lowers the Shroud to 3. So she's at 6v3. Seems good. Okay, 0. She gets 2 clues. And that goes back into her deck. Alright, she'll investigate, committing an Inquiring Mind, which gets her to 6, 7, 8, 9. 9v4, which is kind of overkill, but whatever. Okay. She'll commit a Perception to the last investigate. To the last clue. So she's at 6, 7, 8. -2. Okay. She got the last clue. We could finish the scenario here, but I don't want to because I want victory points. Oh, she draws a card, which is a guts. Okay. So the goal will be then for us to let the Doom advance, to let the boss come out and kill him for victory points. That's kind of the plan. Of course, I don't know. Actually, we could just advance, and we could get a victory. You can get 2 victory points that way. So I'm not sure. You get XP in one of the interludes. And I don't know if they're particularly XP hungry, but I do want to wait for the XP enemy in the draw deck, which should be coming soon. So that is that. Let's do upkeep. Min gets a Grizzly Totem, and we'll take the resource. Oh, this goes away, and she takes the damage in horror. Silas. Another quick thinking. So he's got 2 quick thinkings. That is nice. Okay, and a resource. Alright. We will get a Fanatic. Revealed location with the most clues. Move 1 clue. Okay, so he will go here. He'll take a clue. He'll eat a clue. Which is fine. We don't mind the agenda advancing. Silas will draw Led Astray. Okay, this effect may cause the current. Okay, place 1 Doom on the agenda. Well, we're going to do that. And the agenda advances. This Doom on the Fanatic goes away. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Oh no! It was so thin. And we still haven't seen the Agent of the King. It was the next card, actually. For the Agent of the King. Alright, well, you might get to witness me play an absurdly long scenario now. No, I don't know. Maybe I'll just get the Palette. Man, the Palette Mask and be done. It's not like either of these are particularly XP hungry investigators. As Silas go into the basement, these quiet halls, let's see if it's the same. Yep, it's the same. Okay, he will, you do track shoes. He is up by 2 on this test. -2. So he passes. He moves in. Take a look at this. Historical Society is 5. Force. When you investigate this location, if there's at least 1 cultist enemy in play, it's -3 shroud. If a symbol is revealed, move 1 clue from this location to the cultist enemy farthest from you before resolving the effects of this test. Well, that's neat. So we could move a bunch of clues to the cultist, I suppose. Huh. I was thinking that the Man in the Pallid Mask I could do an intellect test with Silas, but now he'd have to beat a 7 starting from 2. Can he do that? He's at 2. Min could probably give him like, yeah, I don't think so. So, I mean, I could do it, but it's probably not worth it. So, let's see. We moved. We have 2 actions left. We will draw a card, which is another Meat Cleaver, and then we will spend 3 resources to play Grizzly Totem. does this have the passageway trait? It does, so Min can actually come there, which I think she will do. Actually, then she could just do the Man in the Pallid Mask. And then what? I don't know. Or do we want to just bail out of here? Well, we could kill... Let's get the Man in the Pallid Mask, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do from there. So Mr. Peabody, tap him to give the Hidden Library the passageway trait. And we will move for our second action, and then we will investigate the Man in the Pallid Mask, who is a 7. Min is at a 5 because she has a resource. Curiosity is worth 1, 2... Okay, Curiosity is worth 3. So that gets her to 5, 6, 7, 8. She's 3 up, and she can add her icon to be 4 up. So she'll do that. 4 up with Curiosity on the Man in the Pallid Mask. No, wait, it's 7. So she's 2 up with Curiosity. That's fine. 2 up with Curiosity sounds good. You know, what does it say about the Shroud? When you investigate this location, is there the one called... Okay, so actually it gets -3 Shroud. So, actually, because we are doing... Oh, we're not investigating the location, though. We're investigating the Man in the Pallid Mask. Well, when you investigate this location... Okay, so yeah, we're up by 2. Gotta figure out all these rules. Okay, so -2. Now, does this say during this test? Okay, so this is this test, which means investigating location. So we don't have to move one of those. We do get the Man in the Pallid Mask, so he's done. That's nice. We could have done Analytical Mind, but I forgot, so I won't resolve it. So now the question is, do we just hang out and wait, or do we just go back and finish this out? I don't know. I think we'll just finish this out. Alright, so Min will draw Madame Lagrange, which she can't use because she's got Mr. Peabody. Silas. Oh, and she's up to 2 resources. Which, do we want 2 resources? Not really. What are we going to use 2 resources for? Yeah. Got Lucky for Silas. Make sure he is not. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kind of wanted Peter, but alright. If we generate some doom, we'll go ahead and kill the guy. Otherwise, we'll just move and finish this. Okay. You must either spend 1 clue or take 2 damage. That's for Min. She will spend a clue. Oh, wait. If she spends a clue, we can't finish this. So, oh, but if she takes 2 damage. Alright, well, we can get a clue. Not a big deal. So I'll spend a clue. And if there's a cultist enemy with doom on it, move all doom. No, otherwise. Okay, so we have to find a cultist, which is fine. I think I will go ahead and grab... We will grab a Wizard of the Order... Unless... Oh, hey, the Agent of the King is a cultist. Yeah, okay. So we'll just draw the Agent of the King. Great. Victory points. I never even realized that. So yeah, goes on to Silas. So yeah, let's go for victory points. So we'll look at the Agent of the King. 4, 4, 2, 1 victory point. Alright, so Silas, I would have loved to have exhausted the brand on him, but we don't need to. Alright, he is going to, he's at 6v4. We got lucky, so it doesn't really matter, but we can commit an unexpected courage and a quick, we don't need a quick thinking, actually. We don't even need an unexpected courage, we'll just use lucky. I mean, what are we going to do? Yeah, we're fine. Okay, so We're just up by 2 on Agent of the King with the Time Worn brand. -1. That's 2 damage. That is -2 if you fail, +1 Doom Hunter's Cultist. Agent of the King goes to the victory display. And I guess Silas will go to the entry hall. So he will move here to the quiet halls. Tapping the track shoes. Up by 2 on this test. We will commit Nautical Prize just to try and draw a card. -3, we fail, but we do get to draw a card. Take back the Nautical Prowess, and we get not without a fight. Peter, where are you? Nothing to matter, because I think we're just going to finish right here. I don't want to sit around and wait for the Oath Speaker. Alright, so Minh will... She just needs to get 1 clue. She will spend 1 resource to play Winging It, which reduces the Shroud to 4. There is a cultist, right? 1 cultist enemy in play. There is. So it's negative 3 shroud. So actually it is 1 shroud now. And we're up by, we're at 6. D1, so we're up by 5. +1. We got a clue as our first action. Second action, we'll tap Mr. Peabody to give the passageway trait to the hidden library. We will move back, and it says objective. Only investigators in the library may spend the requisite number of clues, which is 6, and we'll go ahead and do that. And there you go. We will take the clasp, and that is R1. So, and for victory points, we get the 2 from the Hidden Library, and we get the 1 from the Agent of the King. So we got 3 victory points, but I know that from the story we'll get 2 more later on. So, not too bad. Not very much changed. Those Hunter guys are kind of cool. I like them. So, you know, this is, I will say my impression, this is always the low point of Carcosa, but it's still a really fun scenario. It's just that the rest of Carcosa is so good. But I enjoyed it. It's a good one. Definitely looking forward to the Unspeakable Oath, one of the best very Arkham scenarios coming up. So I hope to see you there on Winging It.